This event is HoneyBeNatural Deep in the Roots. We decided to come together and we will be doing this quite often, just different topics and stuff that we can come together and just show y'all different things to make y'all natural journey a little easy. We know it can be difficult because if you have not seen your natural hair before in your life, when it finally starts to come up out your hair roots, it can be a little shocking. Especially if you're using the wrong hair products, when they come up out your roots, if you're using the wrong products and stuff, it can grow out your hair roots tight, brittle, and very coarse, which can like really send you back to like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do with this Kuta Kente hair? And we don't want y'all to have those type of phobias. We want y'all to really love and embrace the hair that God gave you all. The first mistake that we make is when our hair starts transitioning, especially when it's two different textures. We want to shampoo hair like we still have a hair relaxer. Now y'all know when we had the hair relaxers, the hair was straight and thin. And you know it was straight and thin because the sodium hydroxide that's in that hair relaxer thins out the hair and it breaks the hair down from its natural structure, which our hair is made in an S-curl pattern. Once you relax it, it flatlines it, it makes it straight so it has no more elasticity in it. Now the problem of it is when you shampoo kinky hair and you shampoo it like this, what happens? Those S's connect with each other. And that's where you get your tangled mess. That's what we're going to be doing tonight. We're going to show you how to properly shampoo kinky hair. And then after we do that, we'll show you how to do some quick, simple styling techniques. So after you shampoo it, you know what to do to it. Once that circulation stops and it's not flowing correctly up under your dermis, you will start thinning. You will start noticing breakage, and you will start noticing balding. So we always manipulate and massage the scalp so we can keep that blood circulation flowing correctly. So that's what the second go-around consists of, massaging the scalp really good and making sure all the buildup and stuff is off. If when you go through it the second time, you still have white, slimy stuff on the scalp, or some of y'all scalp just kind of tends to peel, then we use a lock residue remover to lift up all the rest of the grime out the hair.
Why is it important to clean your hair that much? Like, why is it important to get everything out?
Because the purpose of it is that if your pores stay clogged, nothing can go in and nothing can come out. And that begins to start your thinning process and your breaking process. So you want to keep the scalp as clean as possible so that the hair can grow and be fed, because if your pores are clogged, then your natural sebum that secretes up out of your hair roots is not going anywhere. And then it starts to build up. That's what starts to build up.
So co-washing has become very popular. How do you feel about that?
Did you just see the look on my face? Let me do it again.
Did she disappear?
Okay, y'all. Like I just said, I truly believe that the scalp needs to be cleaned. By a show of hands, how many people take a bath daily? It's okay if you don't. It's your preference. Just don't get too close to me. But just think about it. Okay, co-wash, they generally use a conditioner to do it. Well, a conditioner does not have the properties or the ingredients in it that's going to really get that grind and stuff out. It's just something that's to keep, their purpose of doing a co-wash is to soften your hair so that you don't have a detangled mess. Once again, that's why we're having this seminar, to show you how to properly shampoo it so you can clean it. Now, how many of y'all jump in the shower and shower with lotion? Think about it, y'all. Follow me. Y'all look really beautiful and smart. How many of y'all, by a show of hands, jump in the shower and shower with lotion? Okay, so that means none of y'all are ever going to co-wash again.
Right.
Okay. Now, this is the kicker to why y'all twist outs not lasting. Because somebody told y'all black folks that y'all needed to tie y'all hair down with some silk. Silk wraps work with hair relaxers, because when you did your wraps at night and you laid that silk on your hair, those textures match with each other. So you wanted your hair to stay silky, and and that worked. Now, this is a gimmick to a twist out. you have a twist out. So if your hair is twisted out, then quite naturally your hair is in its curl pattern. So what happens is when you put silk against cotton, woolly hair, which is what you have, it slides all night. It slides and rubbing all night. So when you wake up in the morning, it's like I just walked up to you and did this to your hair. That's why the twist out's not lasting. Now, if you tie your twist out down with cotton or bandana, what that do is suppress your twist out and mold it, so when you wake up in the morning, all you got to do is just take your hands and lift it back out. Yeah. Now, do you see how Miss Cindy is using that comb attachment and going straight through that? Have anybody ever blow dry from her that easy? Have your mama ever blow dry from her that easy? Just tell the truth. Because see, you see how we got you, baby. We got you. But that's the thing. We want to make these kids' hair journey more inviting. Because you got to understand is that if we start teaching them at this younger than this baby's age, then they begin to love it, and they'll teach their children to love it. And then when we look around, we'll all have returned back to our God-given essence. It's all about your party. And you see how big Deborah is doing her twist out? But you notice how neat the parting is, and it's in brick layer. So once Deborah finishes her twist out, she can actually wear this style until completely dry, and then open it up a week later or so and wear a nice big twist out. Now, because it's, like I said, it's all about the parting. Brick layer, if you know how bricks fall, you part your first row straight across, and then when you part your second row, you stagger it. So that way, if your hair is thin, if you part in brick layer, it always gives the illusion that your hair is full. What happens is, if you take your hand and feel inside your scalp, you should be able to take your fingers and push up. Your scalp should be able to easily shift. If you do that and you got to dig to make that sucker move, your diet is bad. That means that your circulation is completely off. Now, I'm looking at her scalp, and I can look from here and tell she has a tight scalp. And the reason being is it kind of shows separation in the scalp. You see how here, now see, like for instance here, her scalp is really tight. So that means her circulation also. What we would do with her is start her on treatments. We would first encourage her to get like the rosemary treatment and stuff to start spraying. Now, it may not have been the diet, but diet is the number one thing to look at. The second thing is chemicals. If she wore relaxers and stuff and it gave her chemical burns, what happens is when you wear chemicals for so long, your scalp will actually build a force field, meaning it will lock up and not let anything go in. And when stuff stops going in, it stops your blood circulation. It's like when a person has diabetes. When that circulation stops, everything hardens up. That's why they have to amputate. So what it is here I can tell her scalp is tight and stuff. So we will start doing her treatments. And that our rosemary treatments is a 20-minute process that we do. And it consists of brisk brushing, shock treatments, which we do cold water and a hot towel. And we're doing cayenne pepper, castor oil, all different herbs and carrier oils and stuff that cause the circulation to start back to flowing in the scalp.